Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing another game between Jim, as you can see, as the Protoss in the bottom left, and MarineKing, as you can see, as the Terran in the bottom right. So yeah, we're going to fast forward through this beginning a little bit because it is going to be standard, like pylon, supply depot, barracks, gateway. Yeah, we know it by now. And well, we are going to get the pylon and the gateway over here. So really rushing forward with this, and yeah, he's trying to make use of the fact that his opponent may not be building army in the beginning, and that is exactly what he has been doing. So I don't know how he spotted that. Maybe he has someone watching the tournament with him, or he watched the replay. I don't know how much time they get in between these matches, or these, well, games, I guess. But it does seem that he did watch the replay and saw that the reactor comes out every time before anything else happens, which means that if you send in 2 zealots really early on, you're going to be there before the units come out. And oh, 2 reapers training, and we're going to get at least the reactor, and the reactor is already good enough price for these 2 zealots. But the SCVs pulled off the line. That is going to cost him a lot of resources. Yeah, he needs to just go in and kill all of these SCVs. And he is exactly going to... well, he's going to scare them away, which is good enough. As long as they're not mining, it's good enough. And yeah, now they're going to try to repair this, but that is not going to happen. The Marines are coming out now. And wow, just... a stalker coming out. This is over. This is completely over. These reapers are not going to do anything. They're not going to res, which is what they're supposed to do. And yeah, they're going to die to this stalker, because stalkers are really good against reapers. And as you can see, as long as it can't heal, it is just well, not so scary. It's kind of a crappy unit. So we are going to just continue on producing those stalkers. He does have a pro producing as well, so that means he's still building up his army, even though, or building up his economy and his army, even though he is just, well, fully committed to this, well, to this all-in, basically, which it is now. It's not all-in in such that, well, he spent too many resources to actually do anything else. It's more an all-in because he's yeah, he's concentrating all of his efforts here. So he's not building anything in his main base. Now he's finally building a nexus, and we're getting a mothership core out. So he kind of won this already. So I don't know why MarineKing is still in here. He knows that there's an unharassed economy on the other side, which is taking in way more resources income-wise. This is not even close. I mean, how can you compete with this? I guess the mules will do a little bit of a job there, but this is never going to work. Stalkers just coming in once again, and they are going to try to take out some more. And wow, the barracks coming out. Yeah, he does not want to snipe the barracks because that would be silly, and he did run into the bunker there. And I guess he wants to get some shots off on just about anything that he can get his hands on. And he's going to take down these barracks now, unless they get lifted, and if they get lifted, that's good too. So yeah, he knows that the Marine is almost up, and oh, there we go. The Marine gets sniped before it does anything real, and we're going to get out with our Stalker. Oh my god. Yeah, 1 Stalker goes down, but all of the Marines go down. Oh my god. Did this thing do anything? It got 3 kills, but one of those is a stalker, so that is not a big deal. Yeah, this gateway needs to just cancel what it's doing. It did, and now it should just, yeah, he should just rebuild here in his base. So at least MarineKing there held off that push. He's still alive, but there is no way he can make this work. I refuse to believe that he can actually make this work. And in case you haven't seen the other 2 games, you might want to get the hell out of here. But yeah, well, MarineKing is 2-0 ahead, so I don't think he really minds too much that that he's losing this game. But he is going to try to win it at least. So another pylon going down, and we are going to get up to the enemy base here with quite a few Marines and one Reaper. And all of these Marines and Reaper, of course, not that good. They don't have stim packs, they don't have medevacs overhead. So the only one that's able to heal is, oh, this Reaper who got out at 0 HP there. 2 HP left, wow. But yeah, this is about all that he can muster. So we are going to rebuild the pylon because the gateway here wasn't picked off. Wow, just not getting the gateway out, or taking out the gateway I should say. And we are going to warp in because obviously we have warp gates in our base, and these Marines really need to start doing something if they want to achieve something, like draw the army back to the base. But I don't think it's actually going to work because there are just too many troops out. And yeah, by now we have Guardian shields up, we have well, we have everything that we could possibly want, and we are going to fall back, yeah, get our army that's warping into safety. And the Reaper jumping in, seeing the army, saying, yeah, screw this, I'm out of here. And he did get out of there. I really don't believe that MarineKing thinks he can still win this. Maybe he's trying to find out what the plan is, so what the follow-up on this is, or something like that. But yeah, one of the barracks goes down, and there go all the Marines, and well, we currently really don't have anything anymore. Just so many troops in the base, and he has nothing. Only, yeah, well, some spider mines, but those are not going to do enough. And there go all your SCVs. Yeah, this is just, this was over from the first push. I understand why he wants to keep going. I mean, there's no reason not to. But it is pretty much what it is here. And those spider mines, or sorry, widow mines, are not going to be enough. That's not the way they work. They can do some pretty nice damage, but they're not going to be enough to take down all of these stalkers. And yeah, they do splash damage, so he does want to stay clear of that. And well, everything gets lifted up now. Is he going to really try to cheese this? Is he really going to try to base race? Because that is not going to work. He did float off his buildings, which means that, yeah, he is going to try to base race here. The barracks may still go down, although, yeah, it is more important to get these command centers, or rather orbital commands, because those are the only way that this Terran player is going to do anything in the long run. And yeah, we do have some troops in the base here, but as you can see, so many troops being warped in that even if some of the troops get sniped by these widow mines, it doesn't really matter. Oh wow, that was a pretty good one. He actually gets a nice splash off there. The Marines so low health, they're still doing quite a lot actually. And they are going to take out one of the stalkers while warping in. While warping in, they have less armor, so you can take them out a little bit quicker. But as you can see, it didn't really matter. He was going to try to cheese by floating off his buildings, but he didn't have enough to deal with this. Too many pylons powering these warp gates, and so the warp gates could be used all the time. Of course, he could have still lost. If he only had one pylon powering these warp gates, he would have lost. Because the Marines would have taken out that one pylon, and he wouldn't have been able to get his army out. And since he wouldn't be able to snipe this, well, I guess there's still this pylon. Like, that is completely defended, and there's no way that the Terran player was going to defeat the army that was over here with just the Marines that he had. So anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for game number 4. GG.